Hello there, humans and non-humans alike. This is the doctor speaking again. And well, right now I want to make a quick video about the feud that's been going on between Tommy Sotomayor and the Drunken Peasants. Now, before I started off, I don't follow Tommy Sotomayor. I used to follow him for a while. I don't follow the Drunken Peasants because I don't really like watching podcasts. However, I am subscribed to the Amazing Atheist. Doesn't mean that I'm a fanboy or something. Doesn't mean that I agree with everything he says. Just means that I agree with many of his views. Just like actually I do agree with a lot of views of Tommy Sotomayor. But I'll be honest, in this feud, well, I don't want to say that I'm siding with anybody, but I gotta say that Tommy, you're in the wrong. It's that simple. It's that simple. Because first of all, yeah, they did use your whole video, but they used it to criticize it, pretty much, which is within the fair use of YouTube. But the thing is, let me go back. Let me go back. The reasons that I simply can't support Tommy basically comes down to a couple of reasons. The first one is the guy is too emotional, way too emotional, and it's funny and ironic because he keeps telling people, yeah, blacks are too emotional, they grow up too emotional, their arguments come from emotions. And granted, a lot of times his arguments do have a base of logic, but whenever he is beefing with someone, it's all emotion, pretty much all emotion. I can understand that when you're beefing with someone that you show your emotions, I mean, you're a human. But to let those emotions take over, I'm sorry, but that's just hypocritical. I mean, just look at the first video he made. It was pretty much just him going like, yeah, fuck you, white boy, yeah, white boy, I'm better than you, white boy, fuck more bitches than you, white boy, fucking white boy, racist white boy. I mean, seriously, is that even an argument? When I first saw it, I was laughing. I was laughing all the way. And then compare that to TJ's response. The Amazing Atheist response. First of all the insults that Tommy threw at him, he was basically just laughing it off. Using logic, not emotion. He was just laughing it off and saying, all right, what if I called you black boy, black boy? That's how you make an argument from logic. You don't let your emotions get in the way, and you don't let insults bother you. And the thing is also, he keeps saying that he's never used a full clip or something like that. Come on, Tommy, you do that all the time. You use full clips from World Star Hip Hop, or full clips, full news segments, which basically is a full clip because you're not gonna use the whole episode or whatever because it's not what you want to talk about. But you're gonna use the whole news segment. That's basically a whole video. So what do you thought? And that basically goes into my second reason that I can't support Tommy. The dude is hypocritical as hell. He's a hypocrite. It's that simple. And I'm going to give you one reason why I'm saying that. He has this fatherless America thing going on, right? I don't know if he's going to finish it or whatever. That's not my concern. But to have someone like that, and also someone that keeps saying, yeah, black boys, when they grow up without their father, they go bad or whatever. Black boys need their father in their lives. And then come to find out that he has an 18-year-old that he's pretty much disowned completely. When have you ever heard him talk about his 18-year-old, or 19, I think he's already? No, he only talks about his daughter, which I don't really. Well, here's the thing, Tommy. I understand if your ex is doing all she can to keep you away from his son, but that doesn't mean you have to disown your son. That's why the dude hates you. It's not the ideas that the mother is putting into his head. It's because you're disowning him. A 19-year-old can see through the bullshit, but if his father isn't even trying, of course he's gonna believe the mother. Because he'll be like, well, he's not even trying, I guess he is an asshole. And second of all, you have a platform where you can talk to him directly. You can basically tell them, hey, boy, I'm sorry that things are going the way it's going, but I still love you, you're still my son. It's that simple. That's already gonna let the kid know, oh, I guess he does care. You know, maybe it's not his fault. And trust me, I know what it feels like when your dad doesn't give a shit about you. And that's why I can't support you, and I can't support your fatherless America thing until you actually act like a father. It's that simple. You know, I can also comment all kinds of rumors that I've heard, but to me right now they're rumors. I'm not going to use rumors. But that's basically all I wanted to say. Yeah, I wonder how this lawsuit or whatever is going to end. I pretty much already know how it's going to end, but I guess it's going to be fun. And Tommy, it's time for you to be a little bit more humble, and it's time for you to understand that success on YouTube, making a lot of money, fucking a lot of white bitches, doesn't win an argument. You know, and also one thing, why the fuck would you watch the video of TJ putting a banana up his ass? I don't understand why you would watch that. And then talk about him having a small penis. Is that an argument? I'm just saying, is that an argument? Maybe I just don't understand, you know, because I've heard of that video a lot, but I'm not gonna see it. Just like the 2 girls 1 cup shit. I don't understand why people actively go watch that. It's not my thing. I'm never gonna see it. Hopefully nobody's gonna trick me into seeing it, but my point is that's not how you make an argument. You know, and to see how TJ responds to that, being like, yeah, so I did that. So what? The video got leaked, yeah, so what? Because that's true, so fucking what? That's not an argument. It's not what the argument is about. But yeah, seriously gonna end this. Dr. out. Take care, man.